Storm Ciarán is intensifying out in the Atlantic, and it's going to bring us problems during Wednesday night and Thursday. We have issued amber weather warnings across parts of the south for the strength of the wind. Here's the bigger picture, the view from space earlier on Tuesday. This mass of cloud heading in isn't the storm system. That is still way out in the Atlantic. Not much on Tuesday afternoon, but as we go through Tuesday night and into Wednesday, it starts to intensify, particularly through the early hours. The isobars just popping out of it. That's when that storm is really intensifying, undergoing what we call rapid cyclogenesis or explosive cyclogenesis, and developing as it approaches the southwest into a potent storm with a lot of isobars, suggesting the winds are going to be very strong. Still a bit of uncertainty about the exact track, but the strongest winds in the southwestern quadrant of the storm system will be picking up through Wednesday night and into Thursday, and then spreading across much of the south. Let's rewind and focus in on those wind gusts. Ahead of it, the winds will be picking up on Wednesday night in the southwest and spreading along the south coast. But they say the strongest gusts in the southwestern quarter. That's where the strongest gusts are going to be. And you can imagine if this storm is a little further north, these stronger gusts will be more over the land. So that's why we have to keep our eye on this storm system, potentially packing a significant punch, and then those very strong winds moving along the south coast and getting squeezed perhaps there through the English Channel as we head through Thursday afternoon and into the evening, by which time notice the winds have really eased across Wales and southwest England. So let's take a look at the wind warnings. Amber warnings issued on Tuesday morning for southwest England and southwest Wales, and then another one along the south coast of England. In the amber warning areas, gusts of 60, 70, 80 miles an hour. In some very exposed places, depending on the exact track and intensity of the storm, we could see those winds gusting a little more than 80 miles an hour. We have a broader yellow warning for gusts of 50 to 60 miles an hour. Again, perhaps more in some spots, particularly coasts and hills. Those kind of winds are likely to cause some problems, structural damage, so bringing tiles down, bringing trees down. That's going to create some flying debris. Expect disruption to the transport network, and another issue will be very large waves along the coast. There's lots of advice on the Met Office website about what you can do to prepare for a storm system, so just take note of that if you are in these warning areas. They're the wind warnings, but it's not just about the winds because it's been so very wet recently. More rain to come from this storm, likely to cause further issues. So we have yellow rain warnings in place. Again, check out the Met Office app or website for full details on those weather warnings. Meanwhile, let's get back to Tuesday night because there is some more heavy rain to come across Northern Ireland. It was a very wet Monday night, so more rain here likely to cause some further issues. The rain spreading into southern Scotland across northern England, heavy showers following through England and Wales. And the wind's picking up as well, particularly also along the south coast, making for quite a mild night here. Another chilly one in northern Scotland, though perhaps not quite as cold as it was on Monday night. The rain likely to get quite heavy for a time across the southeast on Wednesday morning, accompanied with some gusty winds, so not great for the morning rush hour here. A lot of spray surface water along with those blustery winds. The rain easing in Northern Ireland through the morning, but it doesn't ease in Scotland. So a very different day here on Wednesday compared to Tuesday. Heavy outbreaks of rain spreading slowly northwards. There'll be some snow on the hills, although nothing too unusual about that. And then we're left with a mixture of sunshine and heavy showers for most places by the afternoon. The showers, though, should tend to zip through because it will be fairly breezy. That breeze will bring a cooler feel as well. Temperatures technically higher across parts of Scotland compared to Tuesday, but not feeling very pleasant because of the wind and the rain. And further south, we'll just about squeak into the teens with a bit of sunshine. But it'll feel cooler as the winds strengthen, and they're going to strengthen further on Wednesday night because that is when Storm Ciarán arrives, spreading up from the southwest. A wet and windy spell here before we get to midnight, and then look at that, you can see the storm system here just spiraling in these bands of rain. If you get stuck under that band of rain, it's going to produce quite a lot of rain building up over the course of Thursday, and then the gusty winds picking up along the south coast, but particularly from the period from dawn to lunchtime across parts of southwest Wales and southwest England, and then those winds continue to strengthen right along the south coast and potentially squeezing up there through the English Channel. As I say, potentially damaging gusts of wind. And it's a washing machine kind of day, isn't it, for England, Wales and eastern parts of Scotland. The rain also affecting the east of Northern Ireland. Parts of western Northern Ireland, northwest Scotland, maybe wondering what all the fuss is about, because here could be a dry and a bright day on Thursday. But elsewhere, far from dry and bright, as we are fully under the influence of Storm Ciarán, and temperatures as a result will be down 10 or 11 degrees and generally feeling a lot colder than that. So not a very pleasant start to November at all with this storm system coming in over the next couple of days. Please do check out the Met Office warnings on the app and on the website, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as it says there, you'll never miss an update.